Hello everyone and welcome to Stitching Ain't Easy, and my name is Ashley. Thank you guys so very much for joining me today. Today is our family surprise Gnome Home day 3, I think. Only the third day. Technically tomorrow was supposed to be the last day of this, and then I just missed a bunch of days, so we're gonna pretend like I didn't even say that. If I would have said the same thing, if I wouldn't have said that, y'all wouldn't have known. I don't know why I tell myself all the time, but I do. But anyway, yeah, so anyway, but that's okay. We're gonna make it happen, Captain. Wear my Captain shirt and everything. But yeah, so it's okay. So yesterday was Mr. Finn's day. We had Super Nintendo and all those things, and our family surprise playlist is linked below. So cool. I mentioned July Talk. I love that band. I love that band. And my beautiful, beautiful friend who has a beautiful, beautiful soul who you may or may not have seen donate a whole bunch of goodies in the last episode. Is now a super huge fan of July Talk, and I love it. She's already watched one of their concerts, and we discussed like the songs that we both like, and that was so cool. So I love that. Yay. Little music shout out. It's always fun to find a new band to listen to, so that was too cool that she's like, I really like them. I'm like, see, they're good, they're so good. So anyway, but this has nothing to do with that. I'm not choosing songs. I just keep talking about bands that I like. So okay, so in case you are new, I guess I should tell you a smidge about our family surprise situation. We usually make blankets. We've made, I think, 4 or 5 blankets at this point using the family surprise method, where normally there's always the 5 of us. There's my husband, myself, the 3 kiddos, my husband, my 3 kiddos, myself. There we go. Otherwise it's going to drive me crazy. Anyway, beside the point. This time though, so normally we all 5 have an evening. This time just the 4 of them, so I'm out. It's like poker. I'm out. I fold. So I'm just creating the thing and telling you guys apparently bands that I really am into, whenever I'm supposed to be talking about bands that they're really into. So that's been happening as well. But anywho, yes. So what it is the 4 of them each have an evening. We started off youngest going to oldest, and they each have a fun thing that they add to our Gnome Home. They have an activity and a song that we add to our playlist. Cool. I think we're all caught up now. Alright. So here's our family surprise Gnome Home for Gnormville. Alright. So we're making Norm's Burger Shack. We have the Wienermobile. It's just like it was, because like I said, I'm not going to glue anything until after, because I want to see what all there is and then decide where I'm gluing things. I don't want to glue something and then be like, oh, darn it. And I got, also in one of my comments, it was mentioned that the Wienermobile has a spare tire. I love that. Just riding on a donut. So that's kind of cool. Maybe they have donuts there too. We don't even know it, you know? Alright, so anyway. So yesterday, Mr. Finn picked this for a traffic cone. I got told that this could be several things, like a trash can and all that. And absolutely it could. He chose traffic cone. And then there's going to be his little snail that he chose. So that's what he decided. Okay. So today is Squirrely Dan's day. Squirrely Dan is our oldest. As I've mentioned, he is an adult at this point. I do not know where the time has gone. I have no idea. The child graduates in this long. And we homeschool. So it's like a double whammy. It's breaking my heart. And so I asked him the other day, I'm like, do you want to just go ahead and go again next year? And he's like, no. No, I don't. I was like, come on. Please, just go to year 13. Please just be in the 13th grade. Please. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, my baby. It's a little Cars lunchbox. They used to carry around a little metal lunchbox full of like Pixar cars. That's what I used to call it. It wasn't Cars, the Cars movie. It was Pixar's Cars. And he used to get so mad whenever he would just call it Cars. He was like, I'm not. Well, that's why it says Pixar right there. It's Pixar Cars. He used to get so mad. He was like, 2. He's probably gonna get mad at me telling you guys this, but he carried his little Lightning McQueen lunchbox around and all of his little cars, and they would he jingled when he'd walk because his cars were metal and so was his lunchbox. And it was like as big as his leg and he'd carry it around. Yeah, he's an adult and he graduates in a month. That's insane. Okay, I'm just having like this realization to myself, just on camera in front of the world. No big deal. Jeez Louise. Okay, but yeah, he's already told me that no, he's not going next year. So it's like, okay, thought I'd try it. Anyway, yes, my squirrely day and my baby. You know how it is. You mamas know how it is. They're always going to be your baby. It doesn't matter. So I told him, I'm like, I realize you're the oldest. I had to tell you you're my baby. Just, it is what it is. So anyway. But enough reminiscing before I start to cry. So for his night, he wants to have, I love it because all 3 nights so far have been like video game, like, I can't think of the word. Video game inclusive, I guess, but that's not the word I was thinking of, but I mean kind of. Anyway, he wants to do, have an Xbox and a Nintendo Switch night. So the Xbox, we can hook up to the TV. Obviously, everyone can play. His Nintendo Switch is super cool because it does the same thing, so we can hook it up to the TV, even though it's like a little bitty, like, Game Boy type situation. It's a little tiny. He can hook it up to the TV, and 2 people can play at a time, so we can have, like, tournaments and different things like that. That's a really fun one that we've done before. And so, yeah, that's what he's wanting to do for tonight. And his song, this child, oh my goodness, he's too cool. So his song is Duality by Slipknot, because that's how he rolls. That's how he rocks and how he rolls. So Slipknot, and it was so funny. I was giggling to myself. So I added that song to our playlist already. So by the time I put the playlist underneath here, it's already on our playlist. And the very first comment, because I always like to read like the first comment under like any video or that I watch, or like especially music. Like whenever you look at songs on YouTube, read the first comment. They're usually hysterical. Like 99% of the time, they're absolutely amazing. So very first comment, I wrote it down for y'all because I knew I need to share it. I'm gonna put our house down because this is not a table. So all right. So the very first comment for Duality by Slipknot. I made my grandma listen to this, and now she knits with barbed wire. I was cracking up because I'm one of those people, like, whenever I hear a joke, I get a visual. So I was just, like, sitting there, like, seeing this little grandma in, like, her nightgown and, like, her little knitting and needles in her barbed wire, and just, like, it's the only thing that keeps me, like, an little Slipknot thing. She's just like, yes, put my fingers into my, and she's just, like, knitting. I don't know, it made me happy. But anyway, I'm telling you guys, I mentioned this yesterday. I don't know if it's the brain boost stuff. I don't know what my deal is, but I've been like, not really hyper because I've still been sleeping a lot, but my brain is like a lot more alert and more open, and I feel a lot more like myself. I feel like my giggly, normal, goofy self, because usually I'm pretty goofy, kind of like this. And I know that normally I get on here and I'm, you know, very, like, whatever. I mean, I try to be, I'm in a good mood, don't get me wrong, but I feel very, very different already. Today is the 4th or 5th day, I believe the 4th day that I'll be on that, and I don't know, I woke up again this morning with good songs in my head, and I've just been in a good mood. Normally it takes me a little while in the mornings to get into a good mood, but I've been in a good mood. I guess I've just been giggly and kind of goofy, to be quite honest. I don't know. So anyway, all right. Thought I'd just mention that. It's really odd. But yeah, anyway, back to the task at hand and why we're here, the Gnormville home. The Gnormville Burger Shack is what it's officially called. You'll see why soon. But yes, the Gnormville Burger Shack. But yeah, I made my, actually it said grandmother, which made it even funnier than grandma. You know how sometimes like you did different adjectives. She used different nouns, I suppose, in this situation. Make a huge difference. But yeah, so I made my grandmother listen to this. She now knits with barbed wire. So just thought I'd share that with the group. But yeah, like I said, it made me giggle. If you can giggle, it's worth a giggle. Alright. So Squirrely Dan. Now I don't know what I did with this piece. Oh my. I laid it down. Oh, it's right here by my pen. Good. Okay, so Squirrely Dan. What is day aside from Xbox, Switch, and Slipknot? He has a Slipknot shirt because he's just that cool. So anyway. Okay, so aside from those, he got to choose something for Gnormville. So he chose an entrance sign. As you know, it's okay, like a Sonic type thing. I've mentioned this. There's like, it's in the middle, so it's kind of like a Sonic type thing. Yes, it's going to have a drive-through. Yes, there are going to be yellow lines at some point for like a parking area type thing, but also it's going to have, that's what the traffic cone is for like, you know, so that way people know where to drive through. So you have to have an entrance sign so people know where to enter. So it just happens to say welcome fairies. You guys can see it because it's trying to focus on me, but anyway, maybe fairies welcome is what it says. It has a little butterfly. And I have two of these. You wanted to use the other one for the exit sign, but it also said fairies welcome, so I think we could put like a little "un" on it. Fairies welcome. Y'all get out of here, fairies. But anyway, go back to your little fairy homes. But anyway, yeah, so maybe I'll make like a fairies welcome thing. Put it probably right here like this, so that way they know where to drive in. Is probably kind of where this one's going to be. Like a general guesstimation. And then maybe I'll make one that's like some sort of exit sign with an arrow, just so that way they know how to go through the drive-through, you know. But anyway, so that's what he chose for Gnormville. So yeah, I think it's gonna be a lot of fun, and I already know what my husband wants to do for his, and it's a good one. So, and it's exactly what it needs. So yeah, it's fun. So I have to crochet for his though, so I know in advance, so that's nice. So yeah, I'm making something for his, but it's going to be very cool and something that it very much needs. So alright. So that, my friends, is our gnome home family surprise edition, day 3. We're doing 8 days. We may just do 4. I don't know. This is kind of, I don't know what the deal is, except I just kind of took a while. I took a break there, and that's kind of what happened. That's what pushed us back so far, but it's okay. Like I said, if I'd stop bringing it up, you guys would forget about it. You probably wouldn't even know. Just keep bringing it up every time. Like, hey, I'm late. And y'all are like, we don't care. So anyway, okay. So yeah, anyway. So Squirrely Dan, Xbox, Switch, Slipknot, entrance sign, Gnormville Gnome Home, Gnormville Burger Shack. Actually, it's Norm's Burger Shack. We've discussed, but that's what it's called. It's Norm's Burger Shack. So, alright. So yeah. I will go ahead, like I've been doing, and link the Gnormville Tour down below, just in case you're new and you haven't seen it. I also, our family playlist will be linked down below if that's something you're into. So yes, there are all sorts of interesting songs on there because we have interesting taste in music around here, so that's a really fun time. They're all just real different, and it's really cool. They're all kind of, I got cut off by my alarm to take my medicine. So anyway, yeah, I was gonna say that they're all sort of like punk rock, but they're really not so far. We've had the Glass Animals, which is not at all punk rock. We had Moonwalker, which is a pretty cool band. And then today we have Slipknot, which is pretty much metal. So they're different, but that's okay. If you knew our family, you know that they all go together. So that's what it is. So alright. We have very eclectic taste. We all like genres all over the board, so it's fun. Yes, that's one of my very favorite things. They like all the way back to classical music. They like a little bit of everything. So, for my birthday one year, Mr. Finn learned Beethoven's Ninth on the piano for me, and that's one of the best birthday gifts that I've ever received. By far. I cried. I cried and cried. It was so good. So good. I think one of the best gifts ever. So yeah. Alright. Anyway, I want to let you go because I continue to ramble because I don't know what's going on with me. I just want to talk for some reason. The last 2 days, I'm sorry, y'all have had almost hour-long videos the last 2 days because I just can't seem to get off of here. So I apologize about that, and thank y'all for watching those and listening to me straight up ramble for like an hour. Jeez, you know, nothing to say, lots to say. I don't know. So anyway, alright, I'll let you guys go because I have it down the rabbit hole that I need to film so I can get that one out to you all too. So, alright. So I thank you all so very much for watching. Once again, Gnormville Burger Shack, day 3. So I hope you'll have a wonderfully blessed day. Please stay safe, and I will talk to you soon, if not soon, for sure tomorrow, if you're here.